The girl grew up with a pig's nose. Boys on blind dates would run away in fear when they saw her face. And the girl is used to it. Penelope was born with a pig's nose because her family was cursed by a witch. To break the curse, she needed a true love's kiss. To hide her true nature, the family locked the girl in their home and prevented her from leaving. A reporter tried to sneak into her house to take pictures of her, but he was blinded in his right eye by the girl's mother. The family had to fake a funeral to deceive the world. When Penelope grew up, her parents tried to find her a husband. They made the boys on the blind date sign a non-disclosure agreement not to reveal anything. But everyone who saw her real face would run away in terror. But the truth will come out eventually. A rich man ran away without signing the agreement. He spread the word that Penelope was a monster with pointy teeth. Lemon, the journalist who was blinded, learned of this and wanted to work with him to expose the family's secrets. He hired a man, Johnny, to pretend to be on a blind date and film the Penelope. They got to know each other through a one-way mirror. Penelope was touched when she thought Johnny didn't care about her appearance. But in reality, he hadn't even met her yet. Johnny never lost sight of his mission. He went to Penelope's house every day to cheer her up. He called in a band to play and played chess with her, just to get her to show her true colors. Johnny's plan soon succeeded. Penelope's heart gradually opened up to him. She chose to show her true colors. A man realizes that the girl he likes has a pig's nose. He was so scared, he crashed into a cupboard. This left the girl at a loss for words. Johnny was the only blind date in years who wasn't scared off. At this moment, he thought the girl wasn't as scary as the rumors had made her out to be. She was just a girl with a pig's nose. Penelope was very touched by this. She felt that she could finally have a true love of her own. But due to the difference in their sayers, Johnny chose to leave quietly. He gave up his deal with the journalist Lemon and told him to leave her alone. Penelope is very sad after this incident. She decides to run away from her heartbroken home. As soon as she stepped out of the house, Lemon found her. An ugly missing person notice was immediately published in the newspaper. To solve the problem, Penelope gave Lemon her picture. She proved to the world that apart from her nose, she was no different from any other human being. Lemon also decided not to pursue the matter any further. But Penelope didn't realize the impact her action would have on her. Hundreds of reporters surrounded her every day. She was loved by the mayor and recognized by the citizens. Whenever Penelope did something, it made the front page of the newspaper. She thought she was a star, but she was just a tool to satisfy the public's curiosity. The rich man who escaped before wanted to marry Penelope with false love in order to make his family more prosperous. Penelope's mother forced her daughter to accept the marriage so she could get married. On the day of the wedding, Penelope finally sees things clearly. She realizes that the man in front of her is not the one she loves and runs away from the wedding. She no longer wants to be normal. She was content to live as she was, but her curse was suddenly lifted. Her pig's nose was gone. She does not have to get her own true love. Love herself is the most important. Penelope decided to leave home to work and live the life she dreamed of. At the same time, she was looking for the one she really loved, Johnny. Over time, she was out of the media spotlight, and no one knew what she looked like today. Life is like this. Plain as happiness. Some people are often asked by their families to get married. They think we must have a partner to have a better life in the future. But if we stay with someone we don't love, then no matter what we do, we can't satisfy ourselves. What we need to know is that loving ourselves is more important than loving others. Only by doing yourself well can you get along with others better. We don't necessarily have to find a partner to spend our life. It's good to live a simple life alone. This is the end of this movie sharing. This film is called Penelope. If you like it, you can subscribe to me.